Anyway, so I did figure out how to sprint, and what you do is double tap forward on the left joystick, and it wasn't completely obvious. I did have to go to the controls menu, and it was still not completely obvious. It did say the left joystick, so I figured to try it, and eventually it worked. So here I'm setting up a little parkour course. It's really short, and here you can see a jump that you can't make without sprint, so previously. And here I would do it with sprint, and here I'll do it without sprint. And you see that you can't make it, which with sprint you can. So that definitely can help you if you have a really mountainous area and you're trying to get to the top of the mountain, or if you're trying to do parkour courses that you already have, then they'll be quite a bit easier. And you can also, I mean, in the long run, it's not going to matter too much because they're just going to make new adventure maps, but it's still kind of nice to be able to go back on old ones and beat them really easy. Anyway, right here you see a hard jump. Normally, it can take a couple tries, and right there my sprint didn't engage, but you just saw me get it normally, and then with sprint I can get it on the first try. And the sprint is a little bit hard to engage, but the buttons will probably get more familiar after a little bit longer of the update being out. Anyway, now I'm going to be showing you a cool host option, which I said at the beginning of the game, and this is with TNT and flint and steel. So I'm going to go ahead and get the TNT and the flint and steel in my bottom bar. And now I go over to flint and steel, which is under the heart. No, not the heart, sorry. It's under the tools. And I can put that in my bar. And then I open up and find wood, which is right there in the center. And put that down, and I'll make myself a little tower. And now, with the new host options, I can now take the flint and steel, and I can use it to set that on fire after I drop to the ground. It is a little bit hard to make a fly disengage, but like I said, the buttons will get more familiar after a while. And you'll see that it does take out the block below it, and but the fire doesn't spread, and it won't go up any higher. And it'll just do that. Yep. Now you can see I try to light TNT on fire, and it doesn't work. It just goes away. And you used to be able to right-click it while holding a flint and steel, but that doesn't work now either. Or it will. It doesn't work, but right now I do have TNT disengaged. That's why I couldn't just light it just now. And so I'm just gonna show you with the lever to prove to you that redstone doesn't do it either. And you see, either way, it's not gonna blow it up. And you see that fire over there did go out. So it doesn't spread, and then eventually it just burns out. So fire's not. Basically, if you don't want people griefing you, you can just make it that way. And I was trying to test if you could sprint while in fly mode. And so here's normal sprint. Now if you go into fly mode, I'm not sure what would happen if you go into fly mode while sprinting. I haven't tried it, but you can sprint forever, I believe. And you can't sprint backwards. But I'm not sure why you'd need to. But anyway, back to the main area using sprint, which you can see how much faster that would get you there. Without it, probably would take a lot longer. So, yeah, and you can fly and sprint, and I'll show you what that looks like. right here. So now I'm flying, and if you sprint while flying, you can see it. It looks really cool, and you move super duper duper fast. It's a great way to get around the map if you're like if you're trying to do a Hunger Games map, and your host, you can make yourself invisible, and you can run around the map, and you can give players items or make it harder for them, or like try to lead them to other players, and basically you can do anything you want, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, so well, that's about the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.